Okay, hopefully you can see this. I'm going to take off the regular foot and put on the walking foot. So the first thing you're going to do is release your foot, your 1/4 inch foot or whatever foot you were using from behind. Release that and set it aside. And then you should have gotten, either I got you a set of little screwdrivers or one definitely came with the machine. It was in the little thing that folds out where some of the other tools and bobbins were. So you're just going to go in here to the side, and you can see on the, as you're facing the machine on the left side, there's a screw. You use a flathead screwdriver and you just loosen that, and this whole post comes out. This whole thing right here comes out. And then you're going to set that aside. And this is the only part that's a little tricky. You're going to take your walking foot, and you kind of come from behind, and you can see it already has a foot on it, so you don't need a foot on your machine. And this little lever here hooks on the screw where you put your needle on and off. And then this black part here slides onto the screw you just loosened. So however you can do it, I usually try and get the black one on first. You might have to like loosen the screw a little more. You shouldn't have to take it all the way out. You should be able to kind of get it on there. And then that foot up here should just slip on. And then you can tighten this screw here that's on the left as you're facing the machine. Tighten that up. I'm still tightening. I want to show you one more thing. I guess so you want to get that nice and tight, and then you're just going to pull up your bobbin just like you normally would do. And then I think I got you one of these. It's a ruler and this little marker. You're going to sew your seams when you sew them together as a 1-inch seam. So you take this, you can try and follow it on the plate of the machine, but it doesn't go up to 1 inch. So I just think this is easier. So you just line it up and you put your needle in the 1-inch hole, and you put your presser foot down, and then you can line this up on the machine. Take this out, and then you're just going to run your edge of the fabric along there, and that gives you the perfect 1-inch seam allowance. Remember, when you're sewing, it's wrong sides together instead of right sides together, wrong sides together, so that you want the seam to stick up so that it can fluff. You can call me, and then now I'll go ahead and take it off, and I'll put my regular foot back on just to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen this again here. Sometimes it's easier just to use your fingers once you get it loose. And then you just kind of slide it off the back. Oh, God, the screw came out. The screw just goes right in there. Having trouble getting the screw back in. There we go. Okay, and then you set your walking foot aside. You get out that little post that you had, and so the little black, that's the foot release thing, goes towards the back, and you're just going to slide this onto that screw that I just loosened and put back in. Push it all the way up. Tighten the screw good and tight.